AITA for calling my ex-husband's mistress a glorified sperm rag? Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because this one is a wild ride. I became best friends with Lisa, the woman my ex, Anthony, started dating after he and I split up, 1998. Originally, I simply wanted to meet her to determine if she was the kind of petty woman who would mistreat the daughter he and I share, Mariposa. We immediately loved each other, to the point that she demanded I stay with them anytime I would bring Mariposa to visit, 750-mile trip, each way. I was even a guest of the bride at their wedding. But as a courtesy, I didn't give my wedding toast until after most of the guests had left. Years later, 2009, they were considering moving to the New England area, and so she went ahead of him in order to secure housing while he wrapped up loose ends at his father's company, where he had a managerial position. What was only supposed to be a separation of months stretched into a few years, which led to him cheating on her with Melissa, one of his employees, 2013. For the most part, I bit my tongue when I was around him and didn't share my opinion on this woman acting like she had every right to break up a marriage. Mariposa was providing childcare to my youngest son, no relation to ex-hubby, which meant I had to go to their apartment every weekday. I didn't have a car, so I was using public transit and a bicycle. One day, I accidentally left my bike at work, which would have added an hour to my commute in order to retrieve it. Melissa offered to drive me back, but I adamantly refused her offer multiple times. Eventually, my ex and my daughter convinced me to accept her offer. Knowing me as well as he does, Anthony advised Melissa to not try and discuss/justify their affair. She didn't heed his warning and quickly regretted it. After multiple attempts to convince me that she could be as close to Lisa and me as we were to one another, each time being quickly shot down by me, she finally said, well, if their marriage was so strong, I wouldn't have been able to come between them. We had reached my destination by this time, and I knew that if I didn't immediately get away from her, there was a very real chance that I would do something that would result in me being arrested. So, as I got out of the vehicle, I ended the conversation by telling her, don't ever get it twisted. Anthony just wanted to get his pecker wet, and all you are is a glorified, a 3-letter word for semen, rag. But thanks for driving me here. Closed the door and walked away with complete confidence that she would finally stop trying to be my buddy. So I ask you, AITA? LOL.